What's going on YouTube? It's the Game Zombie here with some all new news on Injustice 2. Now after a drought of information, we're finally starting to get more and more info concerning Injustice 2, especially as of the last couple weeks. Now really interesting, you guys, there is a supposed huge roster leak going around on the internet that just surfaced about 2 days ago. But what's even more interesting is the leak that happened before the trailer. Now, the cinematic trailer that came out on January 17th titled The Lines Are Redrawn revealed a lot of interesting things. Brainiac as the big bad, the main villain, and a handful of other characters that we were totally and completely unaware of were shown in this trailer. This roster leak was posted 3 days before that trailer that included these characters that were shown in that trailer. Now there's a screenshot right here that can be found on GameFAQs, and it said, "This went unnoticed for a long time, but soon people realized these pieces of art were completely unsourceable," meaning the poster, 1, drew them themselves, 2, pulled them from very deepest depths of DeviantArt, or finally 3, they're real concept art. But then again, maybe not for Injustice 2. Anyways, the leaker claims they worked on the Injustice 2 mobile game and that these characters are playable, or at least that he's seen art of these characters. And then the list goes on. What's really interesting though, guys, is at the end of the list it even says, finally he claims the main villain of the story is Brainiac. What are the odds that he could have guessed that Brainiac and Bane were going to return? I mean, you could say, oh yeah, well they're popular characters, but I mean, this list just seems way too legit. If it was just a random list of DC characters, you guys, that would be one thing, but this is pretty accurate to say the least as far as naming the big bad, especially out of all the potential villains that are in the DC universe. I'm gonna go ahead and say this is 100% legit. The only thing that's concerning is that Hal Jordan is listed as 8 and 9 is John Stewart, but then again, he may have just seen these characters, as we know and have confirmed that there is an alternate skin for multiple characters. He might have just gotten confused. I know there's only 22 characters listed here, and as of the last couple days, we have been made aware there's going to be at least 30 characters plus 9 DLC characters, but I'll get into that in a minute. So now there's this other roster leak. This one seems accurate as well, you guys. I do have a couple of discrepancies as far as some of the DLC characters, but once again, this list is a lot more fleshed out with 28 characters and 8 DLC characters. The only problems I see with this roster, as far as it only being 28 characters, we know that we're getting at least 30 characters, and Beast Boy isn't on this list. Whoa! I know that a lot of people have been asking to see Beast Boy. People have been commenting and messaging me, asking me if Beast Boy is going to be in the game, and I'm sure that NetherRealm is extremely aware that he is a highly requested character.
You like me!
Now, as far as the DLC characters go, the only problem I really see, besides it being 8 and not 9, is that Katana is listed as the DLC character, while I wouldn't put it past NetherRealm to throw us a curveball and throw her in there, even though a lot of people are expecting Sub-Zero. I just think that there's more prominent characters in the Mortal Kombat universe that could be used instead of Katana. If it wasn't going to be Sub-Zero, my guess would be Raiden. But as far as all the other characters go, you guys, I would say this is like 90% accurate. I'm not quite sure about the Captain Cold / Mr. Freeze, but who knows? That would make sense. You know, I was long speculating how they were going to try to fit Mr. Freeze, Captain Cold, and Sub-Zero all in the same game. Not saying that Sub-Zero is 100% confirmed, but more than likely, if it's not Raiden, it'll be him. The thing that you have to keep in mind when thinking about fleshing out these rosters for Injustice 2 is Injustice and Warner Brothers want to bank in and try to drive as much attention to their cinematic universe as they do to their game universe. So they want to use what they've already invested in. So if they're having an upcoming Justice League movie, they're definitely going to be using every single character from the Justice League. If they're having an upcoming Suicide Squad movie, they're more than likely going to use the most popular characters they can from these movies. So yeah, you guys, really interesting. Let me know what you guys think about these leaks in the comment section below. Do you think they're legit? Do you think they're full of shit? Do you think they're legit but you don't want them to be? Let me know in the comment section below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, subscribe.